No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. Saturday afternoon footy is underway. Meek wins the first tap. Mitchell, Newcomb leading from the front. He's generally a good kick. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Normally delivers, honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Got a little time here. Ignoring the corridor for now. Moore with the big fist. Ball to be won on centre wing, and they see it out.
We haven't seen any spite yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Goldstein with a deft tap. 5 in no man's land. Curnow, bad error there. Gets his kick despite the heat. Blakey takes an excellent grab. Cameron can keep it moving. Who's at home? Martin, great body work.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
1 goal straight plays, no score. Goldstein showing his skills. Dunkley, he's lost it. Decides against the pickup. 5, a bit of friendly fire. Just shoveled it out. Scrimshaw, 1 step ahead. Bruce with a chance to run. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Not sure what the idea was there. Doesn't often waste it. Hogan is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he find a teammate? Quality delivery by foot. Hawkins. Now it's someone else's problem. Turned over. He's been busy so far. They could be vulnerable here. Kicks inside the forward 50. 5 gets to the front spot and can line them up.
It'll be a good start if you can nail it.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
He might just be in for a big day.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Meek palms it down. Mitchell, an ill-directed hand pass. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. You can't question his commitment. Jaff mops that one up. Battle. He's kicked it the wrong way. Warple navigated the traffic. Careful ball movement. Amon. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good thinking and good execution too. Day. Can he be the fire starter? Goldstein read it well. Kicks to space. Dale all on his own. You can see their confidence growing. The kick was ill-directed. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. Warple marks on centre wing. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. That's a good option, and this looks promising. He doesn't waste many. No wonder coaches go grey. What's he got on offer? He might have thought about the corridor. The kick is precise. He's made a bright start. Goulden works hard to present. They're all over them early. Blakey, dangerous to leave on his own. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Bruce, and they're out of trouble. D'Ambrosio on a lead. They'll bide their time. He's off. Can he hit a target? Well played. Probing ball. They've opened them up here. Slowing it down. What a hand pass. Amon. They've put themselves under pressure. Hawkins inside 50 with the kick. It's a race for goal. Hardwick gets there first. Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
Footy's back, and it was enjoyable that first quarter. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the contest out there, and hopefully it continues. Both sides are expecting big things this year, and while you don't want to play your best or reveal everything in a practice match, there's a lot they can both get out of today.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Scrimshaw, you asked for it, you got it. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Goldstein has probably got the points at this stage. Campbell, Goulden. Hardwick wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. That's skillful. Meek has charged into space. They're moving the footy well here. That'll work. Thought his way through it. Aliyah intercepts on centre wing. Searching kick. Jath in the right spot at the right time. He's besieged towards the boundary line. Aliyah desperate to win it back.
Both sides have lacked polish, but the endeavour from both has been sensational.
Goldstein with the tap. Campbell, Fife, Dangerfield, Goulden. Blasts away. That's an impressive mark.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. They've got their tails up now. Goldstein wins it. Campbell, he's gone. Day. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Mitchell showing some pace. Blakey saves the day again. What a game he's having. Good work rate. Out wide with the kick. Hogan has found some space. He's been industrious. Bouncing ball. Hardwick gets back and should repel. That's a rare decision that will draw no arguments. Dangerfield with the intercept mark. Sets a task for the forwards. Amon says thank you very much. Good looking kick. They've turned it over. What's he got on offer? They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Hapley has found some space.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Hapley, he's been off the boil so far, but that'll make him feel better.
They've managed to put quite a gap on the scoreboard this quarter. They've certainly got their tails up.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Goulden needs a good decision. He's drawn a crowd. The umpire says he had no prior. McAvoy with a deft tap. It's a tough game. Shaves the grass with that one. Impey, terrific tackle. Can he impose himself on the match? Anyone's ball. Jath. Witherden wins it back. Great mark. Kicks to centre wing. He's hit up the lead. They've found the magic formula. Gee, they're playing well. Campbell working hard and being rewarded. This deserves a goal. It's a poor inside 50. That's a useful ball. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line. Lloyd has it within range.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
They're inspired. This will be another one.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Gawn has got on top. Toes it off the deck. Which way will it bounce? Somehow release the ball. Fife. He ran into a brick wall. Cameron. Hogan. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Looking at the opposition's coach's box, I think some of the toys are about to start coming out of the cot.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Day. Newcomb. He's everywhere at the moment. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
Whoever's counting the tackles is earning their money. Every time anyone gets the footy, you just expect them to be crunched. This intensity will be difficult to sustain, so we may see some space open up at some stage, but there'll be some sore bodies. Don't worry about that.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Newcomb. Wilmot doing what he does best. Impey. Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
That first goal, so important. Gawn has rucked tirelessly. Campbell taking out some frustration possibly. Big tackle laid. Keeps it low. He's completely shanked it and ended up missing everything.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Meek got his palm to it. They have a good understanding, those two. Superb kick. Another goal and they'll believe. Sees something he likes. Should have done better. Hawkins, that one was always his.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Going for his second, it's not his best. It always looked likely to threaten the post.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Scrimshaw brings it back in. Clever kick. Joel can keep it moving. Tidy ball. Mitchell on centre wing is marked. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Impey pushes into space and receives the footy. Wilmot drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Slowing it down. Doesn't often waste it. Scrimshaw affects the turnover. They need to hit the scoreboard here. The sprint is on. Errant handball and they've turned it over. Well, he had to try, I suppose. Heads for the pocket. Dale heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. Good kick. Poor footy there. Can he finish it off?
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
He won't threaten the goals with kicking like that, but he has at least managed to score.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Good thinking and good execution too. He's had little impact so far. That's poor play. Newcomb marks. Will he go the bomb? More! Strong grab. He will surely make this count.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Hasn't seen a lot of it. Quality delivery by foot. He's generally a good kick. Gawn, all on his own. Can he find a teammate? Hogan. I've liked his game today. Goldstein on a lead. Crosses the paint. Hawkins demanded the footy and got it.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
That is a thumping kick. No one's going to stop that. What a ripper. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Day. Good disciplined defence. Curnow. The defence has fallen down. Hawkins is in the clear and marks uncontested.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
Hawkins, what a game he's had. He's doing it all. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Goldstein got his palm to it. Campbell, Gawn, uses the body well. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. Hapley, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Leans back and drills it.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
3 quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
No one's come from so far back at three-quarter time, so they're going to have to make history to win. The current record comeback from three-quarter time is 45 points, which the Brisbane Bears achieved in 1995 against Hawthorn at the Gabba.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
If he kicks this, that's just about the game.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Goldstein has had his measure today. Campbell, Day, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Forward they go again. Punched away. Jaff, good-looking kick. Drops the football. Moore takes the short option. D'Ambrosio looking to get it down there quickly. It's off hands. McAvoy, can he hit a target? Ginnivan gets to the front spot and can line them up.
When you're copping or hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
They're crying out for a goal, and he's answered the call. The Sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Good ruck work. Campbell in his natural habitat. Gorn at centre-half forward. They're playing like champions. Lloyd, Marks. That's hard to stop.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
They get full value for a deep entry. The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Meek palms it down. He's got support. Goldstein fighting hard.
He's chasing tail again, much like his team.
He's been prolific. That's a bit of a gift. Normally delivers. It's been that kind of day for them. What's he got on offer? There goes the kick inside the 50. They're a pleasure to watch.
To finish off the good work.
No trouble at all. The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Gorn got his palm to it. He stopped in his tracks. Almost an accidental intercept. Goes long. Scrimshaw had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Good work rate. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Watson works hard to present. They might be out here. They've got winners all over the park. Defence 101 there. Sicily. It's not been his day, that's for sure. Scrimshaw. The kick was centimetre perfect. Playing for pride now. And inside 50 goes begging. Junk times come early. Impey makes good contact. Ginnivan. Watson feeling the heat. The non-preferred lets him down.
Missed the target by a long way.
Honours the lead. Sees something he likes. Gives it everything. Who's front and centre? Jaff swoops. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Wanting to get on with the job. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Meek showing his skills. Newcomb, he'll be sore in the morning. That can only be holding the ball.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
He's been industrious. Jaff kicks to space. Joel takes another contested grab. Slick hands. D'Ambrosio can get it and go. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Looking to hit up the short option. It's a bad mistake. Bangs it long. Ginnivan has found some space. Golden opportunity here.
Their fans haven't had much to cheer today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
They haven't really fired a shot today, but that's a nice finish.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Full time. There was only ever one winner today. That is a crushing victory, and they will be delighted with their performance. What did you make of that match, Hart? All that You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter, but these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A-game. Goldstein showing his skills. Can he find a teammate? Whitfield, ever reliable. The kick was centimetre perfect. Doesn't often waste it. Aliyah reads the ball so well. Got a little time here. Kicks to space. Curnow, he's taken a beauty. Pokes it into the pocket. Taylor doing what he does best. Hogan, Buckley showing some desperation. Hapley, Hawkins, is that holding the ball? Whitfield, he's caught. Moving the footy laterally. In no man's land. Green doesn't want to turn it over there. Briggs, good tackle. Hacking it forward.
The whistle's gone, and I think he knew it was coming.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away, blindsided, on his wrong foot.
Dangerfield with a chance to run. Searching kick. Hogan. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Cameron has got loose. Hawkins outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Just has to hit a target. Ash clears the area. Hapley comes free in the tackle. Himmelberg desperate to win it back. You can't afford to do that too often. Big ball to be won here. Lloyd had his name written all over it.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
1 goal straight plays, no score. Briggs wins it out of the centre.
Like Batman and Robin.
Kelly to level it up on the scoreboard. He's done just that.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
So a goal apiece and a good contest so far. The big men fly. Oliver. Ball spills free in the tackle. Green. Who's front and centre? Cadman almost threw it out. Andrews mops that one up. His field kicking is normally first rate. He's stopped in his tracks. Handballs it to nobody. Curnow runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Going for territory. Himmelberg with the intercept mark. Good kick. It's a dreadful mistake. Crosses the paint. Lloyd finds himself unattended. He's made a bright start. And that's a letdown. And they're away. Honours the lead. Iden picking their way through. Well played. Keeps it low. Hogan makes position. Clever kick. Turned over on centre wing. What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. Hapley goes without it. Knew where the help was. I think he called for that. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Jones gets to the front spot. They're a big chance here. Andrews showing why he's such a good defender. Cameron can keep it moving. Delivers a long ball. Iden got a fist in. Curnow. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. He's been busy so far. Taylor is there to thwart that play. Good looking kick. This might well cost them a goal. Can he hit a target? Himmelberg with the big fist. He's lost his bearings. Buckley, Taylor getting involved. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did. Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Drop punt, and he has put it away. So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Goldstein slaps it out. Neal, Dangerfield, gives it everything. Iden spoils. It's a desperate tackle. Martin
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
We've got a 2-goal game.
The big men fly. Green looking to peg one back. Wilmot, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. He's generally a good kick. Martin pushes into space and receives the footy. Can he impose himself on the match? Curnow. He's got an option in the centre square. Martin works hard to present. He might have thought about the corridor. Cameron in the clear. Probing ball. Neil! He's plucked it and should have a shot.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
He's given it a tug and missed.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Iden tasked with the kick in. Oh no, what's he doing?
These half chances can often be the difference.
This would be something if he can kick it. Alas, he's off target.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other, clearly. But there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Footy's back, and it was enjoyable that first quarter. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the contest out there, and hopefully it continues. Both sides are expecting big things this year, and while you don't want to play your best or reveal everything in a practice match, there's a lot they can both get out of today.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Cornelio. A quick getaway wasn't possible. He crept up like a librarian. Green.
He'll feel that one.
He's besieged.
They're tackling with venom today.
Briggs palms it down. Callahan. That's a bit of a waste. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Curnow shows them a clean pair of heels. Rinse and repeat. Briggs has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. The kick is precise.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
The defenders are always under pressure with how often the ball is coming down, and this game might be getting away.
It's a handy buffer they've established. The big men fly. Callahan gets his kick despite the heat. Witherden is there to save the day. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Fife takes a beauty. Penetrating ball. No one's home, and this will come back. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Callahan. That's good work rate. Kicks to centre wing. Briggs has found some space. They need a spark. Goldstein cuts it off. What's he got on offer? You can see their confidence growing. Ash making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Cornelio. No wonder coaches go grey. There goes the kick inside the 50. Punched away. Himmelberg runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Fife running in support. Cameron. He's not going to waste an opportunity like that.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen.
Gawn wins it out of the centre. Green does the roving. It must be his birthday. Ignoring the corridor for now. Whitfield went bang. Hogan in space. Can run and carry. Can they get another one? Himmelberg. That's one for the highlights reel. It's a bad mistake. Got a little time here. There goes the kick inside the 50. Green tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Tries to bend this one through, but it's unsuccessful. One behind.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Himmelberg to bring it in. He had one job, and he made a meal of it.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They've put their foot down, and their opponents don't look like they can go with them.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Green, errant handball, and they've turned it over. Goes long. Himmelberg wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Callahan got to the right position and hung on. They're moving the footy well here. Green, he's taken a beauty. Can he be the fire starter? O'Halloran, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. Anyone's ball. He'll be sore in the morning. Thought his way through it. Buckley, finally, they go inside 50. Madden wins the contest hands down.
He better kick the goal after that passage of play.
They desperately need this. Cadman read it best and will cut the margin.
Kicking at his first.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Can he find a teammate? Cameron, working hard and being rewarded. Doesn't often waste it. Wilmot has charged into space. Searching kick. Curnow outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Normally delivers. Iden accepted the invitation. Ash, he's so clean with the footy. O'Halloran in the clear on centre wing. It's come unstuck. He picked his pocket. Can't take it. Hapley breaks the line. Heads for home. That was never missing.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Goldstein with a deft tap. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Gee, they're playing well. They're moving the footy quickly. Hogan has got off the chain.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Dunkley gathers, just trying to get it forward under pressure. Cameron, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. They've got enough time for one more here. Goldstein showing his skills. Dunkley heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? 6 points. The buzzards are circling. The big men fly.
The team physios will be working overtime.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Goldstein smashes it out of there. Fife comes free in the tackle. They cannot keep him quiet. Hawkins looms large as usual.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
I remember the days when coaches would rip into the players for playing like that. I don't think that happens much anymore, but you couldn't blame a coach for being deeply frustrated with this sort of performance. Too much is being left to far too few at the moment.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. He's got another one. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Punch clear. Dunkley leading from the front. He just keeps racking up disposals. Neal. Goulden takes them on. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Goldstein has probably got the points at this stage. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer?
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Big kick required. It's not a bad effort. He's got the distance comfortably, but he's off target.
Their goal kicking has been exemplary today, and I wouldn't have been surprised to see that one converted too.
He would have fancied his chances from there. Iden manages to find a teammate. Briggs. That's sloppy play. Buckley. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Andrews is a rock in defence. They've got winners all over the park. He's hit up the lead. That could come back to bite.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Briggs puts his head over it. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Dale.
The fans will be happy to see this.
Great tackling technique there. Madden showing his skills. I don't think he meant to smother it. Dunkley has brought his own ball. Campbell, can anyone take a mark? Thumped away. Hawkins under pressure. Papley strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Madden slaps it out. Oliver, it's not been his day, that's for sure. Andrews goes without it. Stringer snares the loose ball. It's there!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Can they follow that goal up with another?
The big men fly. Green playing for pride now. Wilmot showing why he's such a good defender. Andrews can keep it moving.
I've liked his game today.
They've opened them up here. Kicks to space.
Goldstein, you've got to love his confidence. Is anyone home?
Hawkins couldn't quite. Tries to make amends. Goldstein out of the congestion. Gunston.
That's a push and paid.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
Normal service has resumed.
Normal service has resumed. Goldstein wins the tap. Dunkley. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Neal. Ball spills free in the tackle. Campbell heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
Confidence is a great thing, but that was a big ask from there.
Himmelberg brings it back in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Briggs wins it. Callahan throws it on the boot. Quality delivery by foot. Canelio. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Farms it out. They've put themselves under pressure.
That's a trip. Easy decision for the umpire.
Could look to use the non-preferred here.
To ease the pain just a little. No.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
No time like the present.
Can anyone get to the drop zone? Hogan with the big fist. Canelio met solidly. Some indirect ball movement here. In no man's land.
The umpire's pinged him for insufficient intent.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. His field kicking is normally first rate.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Can they get another one? Papley is in the clear and marks uncontested.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Gawn punches it out of the ruck. Neal, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Briggs, Kelly. Saar judged that superbly.
There are only 2 ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
It's a hot footy today. Some relief here perhaps for the fans watching their side get torn apart.
He converts and narrows the margin. That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. Gawn wins the hit out. Dunkley. Through the centre square he goes. He's been industrious. Lloyd, Curnow, Ash is calm in a crisis. He's so clean with the footy. Bedford, you asked for it, you got it.
They're tackling with venom today.
Gawn has rucked tirelessly. Martin, Fife, what can he do with it? Bedford gets back and should repel. Madden. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
You can come up with as many adjectives as you want, but the bottom line is that this has in no way resembled an AFL match. It's days like this when you wonder why we don't have a mercy rule in footy.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Saad takes an excellent grab. Doesn't often waste it. Brown spoils.
He'll feel that one.
Martin doing the grunt work. Curnow.
What's he got on offer? He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
O'Halloran has found some space. Goes long. Andrews had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. He's generally a good kick. Campbell in the clear. They're playing with purpose and poise. Curnow working hard and being rewarded. Taking time to assess the options. Witherden pushes into space and receives the footy. Junk times come early. Well played. Can he find a teammate? Hawkins. Here's real danger now. Sizes up what's ahead. Searching kick. Ash making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
It's not always as simple as win more ball and win the match, but it looks that way today.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Manages to get off a handball. Spills out in the tackle. Dangerfield. Onto the non-preferred. He's put it through.
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
The big men fly. Callahan. Dunkley. Neal. Navigated the traffic. He'll be annoyed by that. Callahan outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Already got one today.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Looking for a quick transition.
They're a pleasure to watch. A chance to clear now. Stringer with the intercept mark. Sets a task for the forwards. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Can he hit a target? Goldstein presents in space. Slowing it down. Good-looking kick. Whitfield with another spoil. The distance is the only problem. He's kicked a goal.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Goldstein with a deft tap. Dunkley, so influential today. Lloyd gets to the front spot.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
Goldstein, the winner there. Fonte cops some unwanted attention. Honours the lead.
What's he got on offer? The kick's gone nowhere.
Bombs it in. Punched away. Fonte. Clever kick. Briggs. That's good work rate. Probing ball. They're moving the footy well here. They desperately need a goal. It's off hands. Dangerfield saw that coming. This spells trouble. Playing for pride now.
The ump's not feeling forgiving today.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
He might have thought about the corridor. Gunston
In some space on the wing.
Cameron all on his own. To no one in particular.
Not on my watch, he says.
Good use of hands. Whitfield desperate to win it back. Buckley. Campbell accepted the invitation. Kelly gets there first. It's been that kind of day for them. Inside 50 with the kick. Himmelberg
Is proving a massive thorn in their side.
That's skillful. Fonte has charged into space. Kelly Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Dale
Couldn't complete the mark.
Oliver with a steal. Can anyone take a mark? Stringer is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He's not going to waste an opportunity like that.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks?
Goldstein with a deft tap. Dunkley, he's hit up the lead.
Well, just about everything else has worked for them today, so why not this too?
He's going to back himself. Gives it everything. He's kicked it like Savroka. What a wonderful goal. What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Goldstein has had his measure today. Dunkley, Fife, Goulden. Good luck catching him. He winds up and goes himself. That's a wonderful kick.
Anything seems possible for them today. They are having a day out.
Not many tip this result. The big men fly. Stripped of the footy. Oliver. Goldstein got in the way.
He'll pump them into attack once more.
Himmelberg continues to be a thorn in their side. Short pass looks good. Hogan on a lead. You wouldn't want to play this side in this form. They would have wiped the floor with most teams today.
What a performance that was, half. What did you make of it?
All that talk about being able to match their opponent's intensity seems
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. There were some interesting things said during the week, but now it's time for actions. Tholstrup, Steele, he's under close attention. Gawn, he's copped some of his own medicine. Gets his kick despite the heat. Goldstein, didn't need to be asked twice. Curnow, Fife, what can he do with it? He's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result. 1 goal straight plays, no score. Goldstein wins the hit out. Dunkley couldn't get a disposal. There goes the kick inside the 50. Salem, he won't be happy with that one. Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He's completely shanked it and ended up missing everything. Good-looking kick. Hogan, within range, can make them pay.
These half chances can often be the difference.
It'll take his best. Not looking likely. A behind.
Coaches don't mind their players backing themselves, but I reckon he might have had a better option that time.
Back into play. Curnow heads them off at the pass.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does. They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. Gawn wins the tap. Steele, Viney. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Just had to get it out. Which way will it bounce? May has a real turn of pace. Well played. Picking their way through. Gawn is hard to beat one-on-one.
To finish off the good work.
It's a deep kick. Myercheck takes a beauty close to goal.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. His field kicking is normally first rate. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. They need a spark. In no man's land. Windsor. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Dunkley, that's skillful. Hogan, under pressure. Dangerfield. Feeds it out. Dunkley. Sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
That was textbook goal kicking. A great way to open his account.
Punch clear. Tholstrup. Viney. He's made a bright start. Melksham taken to ground. Tholstrup stripped to the footy. Steele. We've got a two-kick game if he gets it. And he does.
They keep moving the ball quickly. There'll be plenty more where that came from.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. The big men fly. Dunkley trying to find a path. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he find a teammate? Salem clears the area. You can't question his commitment. Tholstrup.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Ignoring the corridor for now. Hogan read it well. Can he hit a target? Bounced straight off his chest. Hapley dealt with the pressure. Cameron takes the hand pass. Hawkins, that's not going to work. Fife, they're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. They've got enough time for one more here. Petty got his palm to it. Viney, Steele, displaying great endeavour. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. The two big men do battle. Neal farms it out. Hawkins. One quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Footy's back and it was enjoyable that first quarter. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the contest out there and hopefully it continues. Both sides are expecting big things this year, and while you don't want to play your best or reveal everything in a practice match, there's a lot they can both get out of today.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Viney, can they get something going? Petty, couldn't quite. They're going hammer and tong. He's generally a good kick. Felt the pressure. Saad in the centre square. Dale, not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. He's everywhere at the moment. Melksham. Critical contest coming up. That's a miss kick, and it's been picked off. Searching kick. Hogan absorbing the pressure. Out of the congestion. Time to turn on the Jets. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Goldstein looking for territory. Dunkley, who's front and centre? They could be in here if it sits. Jath will tidy up. Normally delivers. Honours the lead. What a game he's having. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Punched away. Lever was committed to the contest. Going for territory. Aliyah wins it back. Great mark. Doesn't often waste it. Martin has charged into space. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. Good disciplined defence. Neal, bouncing ball. Curnow, an ever-present threat. Quick snap, and that's a goal! Petty with a deft tap. Steele, they should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Hawkins, he's taken a beauty.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has! It's a handy buffer they've established. Goldstein with the tap, like Batman and Robin. He's hit up the lead. Tidy ball. Lloyd is a beacon in that forward line.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Gawn showing his skills. Tholstrup. Steele. Who's got the wheels? Duncan has it now on centre wing. You can see their confidence growing. Tholstrup. Chandler. Tries a safe ball. Melksham. That's good work rate. Looking to peg one back. Pickett. Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that? Can they follow that goal up with another? Gawn got his palm to it. Tholstrup. Viney. Langdon. Delivers it inside 50. Steele. He put himself in the line of fire. Spills out in the tackle. Martin. Under pressure. Dunkley. Dishes it off. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. You can't afford to do that too often. Kicks to centre wing. Curnow has found some space. What's he got on offer? In no hurry here. Duncan in the clear. They've had the better of the contest to this point. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. He's gone. They're desperate today. Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Lever to bring it in. Quality delivery by foot. Good kick. Melksham. He's been busy so far. Witherden couldn't hold it under pressure. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Time to check in with Gary.
We've got two hungry midfields going head-to-head, and there's very little to choose between them at the moment. If one can get on top, even for 10 minutes, it could make a big difference. Both forward lines look capable of taking advantage of additional supply.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, an obvious free kick there. Goldstein picks it off. That's poor kicking. He's had little impact so far. Dangerfield gets to the front spot. Curnow. The defenders will be nervous. Hawkins, too big, too strong, too good.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Lever brings it back in. Windsor. He'll be sore in the morning. Gets the kick away. Steele has brought his own ball. He just keeps racking up disposals. Blakey takes an excellent grab. Hawkins has found some space. That's not clever at all. Viney making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. May. Tholstrup is folded back. Lloyd in the right spot. Good build-up. He might have done better. Turned over. Chandler working hard and presenting well. Neat little worm burner. Melksham. It's a tough game. He's normally better than that. Is anyone home? Lever is a rock in defence. Clever kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. He doesn't waste many. He's stolen a march. He'll pump them back into attack. Rivers spoils. Steele. He's caught. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. They could be vulnerable here. What's he got on offer? Goes laterally. Curnow. Looking to extend this margin. The sprint is on. Dangerous place to turn it over. That might have been dropping the ball. They cannot keep him quiet. It must be his birthday. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Lever is there in defence. In no hurry here. Windsor with a chance to relieve the pressure. Gawn works hard to present. And they're away. Steele. This is good footy. I've liked his game today. Lindsay in some space on the wing. Windsor can keep it moving. Who's at home? Pickett gets his kick despite the heat. Anyone's ball. Steele picking their way through. Lindsay throws it on the boot. They are hunting the ball carrier. Hacking it forward. Witherden wins the race. Under pressure. Lindsay accepted the invitation. Into the pocket he goes. Fritsch, can he get a shot away? Quick snap, and that's a goal!
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Goldstein looking for territory. He's lost it. Dangerfield. Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. Hawkins had his name written all over it.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Heads for home, it's close. What does the goal umpire say? Minor score.
They've missed a few, and they'll hope they don't end up paying the price for it.
Good work rate. Bowie. Probing ball. Turner pushes into space and receives the footy. Ignoring the corridor for now. The runner will be out in a minute. Drives it inside the forward 50. We'll turn for home with this match firmly in the balance. A cracking final quarter coming up. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
You couldn't say it's been dull despite the lack of goals. Contested ball and clearances are very even and both defences are holding up beautifully. Who will crack first? Perhaps no one will. In which case, we've got a cracking contest on our hands.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Thumped away. Dangerfield keeps it low. Neal in his natural habitat. Plays on. Duncan navigated the traffic. Martin, what can he do with it? Curnow, they're running up the stat sheet. Boot to ball, and that's a goal.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Steele, Tholstrup. He's only had the one inside 50. In no man's land. The fans will be happy to see this. Absorbs the pressure. Kicks to space. Gawn. Terrific tackle. They're tackling with venom today. Goldstein slaps it out. Good ruck work and good roving too. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Turner. Poor footy there. Penetrating ball. Rivers wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Waiting for someone to come at him. Witherden doing what he does best. What's he got on offer? Forward they go again. Lever continues to be a thorn in their side. A chance to clear now. Good thinking and good execution too. Searching kick. Honours the lead. Tidy ball. And inside 50 goes begging. Doesn't often waste it. They've opened them up here. Can he find a teammate? Martin by hand. Steele desperate to win it back. Wilmot with a clumsy tackle has conceded a free kick. Decides to go. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. Fritsch is the target and he marks. Golden opportunity here.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
This will go close. Has he got the journey? Campbell in the goal square takes a beauty.
These half chances can often be the difference.
He completes the formalities.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
Probably too little too late, but this isn't beyond the realms of possibility.
Dunkley couldn't get an effective disposal. Dangerfield. Neal. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
Martin has rucked tirelessly. Dunkley.
What a game he's played.
Cameron. Strong grab.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He gives it a roost. No problem with the distance, but it's wide.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those and he'd kick.
Lever to bring it in. He's hit up the lead. That's a useful ball. Melksham.
They are tackling machines today.
Rivers. Windsor takes the hand pass.
Great anticipation.
Duncan. Blakey. He's put the foot down. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that? Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Martin
has probably got the points at this stage.
Duncan. Tholstrup. Petty. Chandler. Windsor has it within range.
He's batting at 100% so far.
It's a deep kick. Fritsch read it best and will cut the margin.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Here's a chance with the outside of the boot and he's miscued it. No score. Well, they gave it everything. It just wasn't enough on the day.
What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
That was lacklustre.
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. Saturday afternoon footy is underway. De Koning wins the first ruck contest. McRae unable to get it inside 50. Doesn't often waste it. Curnow can keep it moving. Searching kick. Silvani takes an excellent grab. Tidy ball. Ryan, you have to be tough to play this game. They've bottled it up. De Koning looking for territory. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
1 goal straight plays, no score. The big men fly. Hall, Windhager, Goldstein runs onto it. Fife. There goes the kick inside the 50. Wanganeen Malira wins it back. Great mark. Bontempelli heads them off at the pass. What's he got on offer? His field kicking is normally first rate. Wanganeen Malira went bang. Hawkins takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. Both teams on the board now. Goldstein with a deft tap. Dunkley caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Higgins, great hands there.
He'll fancy his chances.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. One straight kick the difference. De Koning, the winner there. Hall, Windhager, just had to get it out. That's unusual. Who's at home? No one can mark. They're going hammer and tong. He's set upon. He's lost his bearings. He's gone. Silvani, a good kick here and they'll be in business. De Koning gets to the front spot. Owens, Windhager. That hand pass was telegraphed. Great anticipation. Kicks inside the forward 50. Honours the lead.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Hall, that's careless. Goldstein running in support. Goulden, Fife, drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt. It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. McRae dealt with the pressure. Hall, he's run into trouble. Keeps it low. Out of the congestion. Dunkley competing fiercely. Fife, they've worked it well. How's the entry? Lloyd commands the footy.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
Looking to equalise, and that's a good kick. Scores level. 3 goals apiece this turn. The big men fly. Dunkley, he's lost it. Hall, he might have thought about hand passing. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Cameron, Bontempelli, Curnow. It's not a tight angle, but he goes with a check side and threads it. The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Goldstein with a deft tap. Almost threw it out. De Koning, Philippou. That's good work rate. What's he got on offer? They need a mark. Windhager wins the contest hands down.
Kicking at his first.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer. Good match so far. Goldstein punches it out of the ruck. Dunkley, time to turn on the Jets. Boxall gathers. That's a well-placed kick. Absorbs the pressure. Wood gathers. Kicks to centre wing. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Higgins. It's a tough game. Some indirect ball movement here. Philippou feeling the heat. Goes laterally. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
De Koning wins the tap. He's stopped in his tracks. Wood runs onto it. Flanders. Wilmot. That's confidence for you. Not going with the spoil. Can he find a teammate? The kick is precise. In no hurry here. Slowing it down. He might have thought about the corridor. Dangerfield has found some space. Normally delivers. Foot race on the wing.
Pushing and paid. Looking to hit up the short option.
The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Big ball to be won here. Defence 101 there. Hapley. Hawkins. He's got it done.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
9 goals for the quarter all up. It's been great to watch.
Called for a push.
This might be a chance for the high flyers. Punched away. Hawkins. It fell into his arms. Lloyd lurking menacingly.
That one was not open to interpretation.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
That's well played. Clever kick. Windhager
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
He doesn't waste many. Philippou. Terrific tackle. Thought his way through it. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
There were plenty of goals in that first quarter and much to enthuse both sets of supporters. Coaches are always trying to find ways of stopping each other from scoring, though, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see goals become a little more difficult to come by as the match unfolds.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
We've got a 2-goal game.
De Koning has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Witherden continues to be a thorn in their side. You can see their confidence growing. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Delivers a long ball. Dangerfield read it well and claims the mark. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Hawkins, slick hands. Curnow. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
That's good vision. What can they muster from the back half? Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. It's come unstuck. Taking time to assess the options. The kick was ill-directed. Somehow released the ball. Windhager. Owens. Plays on. McRae. Well played. Philippou can just about finish it himself. Can he impose himself on the match? Wilson. No one's gone near him. And he could make them pay.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He's kicked it like an arrow. Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. De Koning wins it down. McRae. Amon couldn't hold it under pressure. Windhager. He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line?
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Just wanted to get it out of there. Hawkins takes a beauty. Doesn't often waste it. Hill making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. How will the umpire see this? He crept up like a librarian.
The lift doors closed on him and he's gone.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Cameron can just about go all the way. Hawkins bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes. 11 points the difference. De Koning wins it out of the centre. Burns. Windhager. Bontempelli runs onto it. Goes long. Oh, there's one for the back page. Takes the safe option. Philippou is hard to beat one-on-one.
Wanganeen Malira can run and carry. He couldn't make it stick. He's besieged. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Higgins, Wood.
He's held on too long there.
Who's at home? Witherden.
Thwarts them again.
Curnow. He's taken a beauty. Ignoring the corridor for now. Cameron can keep it moving. Onto the non-preferred. Loose ball on centre wing. Curnow. They're a big chance here. Bontempelli couldn't reel it in. Wood wins it back. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. What's he got on offer? Sets a task for the forwards. Not sure what the idea was there. Towards the boundary line. Curnow read that one like a book. The defence is disorganised. Sinclair saves the day. His field kicking is normally first rate.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
They'll contest in the centre square. Blakey picks off the pass. Crosses the paint. Boxall tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Silvani, Wood, all on his own. Higgins got to the right position and hung on. Andrews cuts it off.
He's stolen a march. He had prior opportunity.
The umpire waves them on. Ryan can go back and shoot at goal.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time. Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. De Koning wins it out of the centre. Burns. Is that holding the ball? Hogan.
Run down. Great chase.
Advantage paid, and away they go. Windhager. Burns. I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. De Koning has been dominant in the ruck. Burns, Dangerfield, desperate to win it back. Quality delivery by foot. Kicks inside the forward 50. Sharman, will he look for a target or go himself? De Koning gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. De Koning,
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Hall, almost an accidental intercept.
He'll pump them into attack once more.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
He can draw them back within a kick, and he's equal to the task.
There aren't many players you'd back from there, but he's certainly one of them.
That's the first half done and dusted, and we have been treated to a shootout. Let's hope it continues. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Coaches these days don't generally like a lot of goals being scored, so look for them to put the brakes on. Every coach values team defence and being able to take away the opposition's strengths, because every goal the opposition kicks is one more you have to kick.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Hill, they must be sick of the sight of that. Duncan, Hawkins, he can put them in front, and he does! The lead has now changed hands 6 times. Big clearance to win here. Hall, Burns. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They're going hammer and tong. He's everywhere at the moment. Higgins, that's good work rate.
He's batting at 100% so far.
They could find themselves back in front again, and they do!
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
7 lead changes now. This is some game.
They might as well not have a ruck.
McRae, Burns. Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
Is anyone home?
Witherden got a fist in. Neal hasn't seen a lot of it. Dangerfield pounces. Boxall leads his opponent. Cameron
Took him high.
good-looking kick. Honours the lead. That's a useful ball. Hall. It's a decent strike, but it'll fall short. Andrews judged that superbly. Can he hit a target? Witherden in the clear. He's generally a good kick. Neal has charged into space. Normally delivers. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. They'll compete inside the 50. King drops into the hole and marks.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Same old, same old. McRae, Paul, he's leading all comers for disposals. Crunching tackle. I've liked his game today. Owens only knows one way. Pushing the back. What's he got on offer? Neat little stab kick. They're moving the footy well here. He's had little impact so far. Wilmot leading by example. A chance to clear now. Hill with the big fist. Clark. Marshall outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. It's a handy buffer they've established. Marshall, just for something different. Dunkley. Silvani mops that one up. The kick is a poor one. He's been quiet. Felt the pressure. Silvani accepted the invitation. Goulden takes an excellent grab. He hasn't been himself today. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. In no hurry here. Saad spoils. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Goes laterally. Sinclair chips to half-back. Duncan gathers. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Marshall is giving him a bath. Hall, that's a bit of a waste. Gives it everything. Sinclair, and they're out of trouble. Wood, great body work. Marshall, all alone in the centre square. What can they build here? This is good ball movement. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. The kick is precise. Drives it inside the forward 50. That's a waste. Little one to half back. Cameron works hard to present. Goes long. Boxall went bang. That might have been dropping the ball. Bontempelli displaying great endeavour. Cameron had some assistance. Good build-up. He's having a go, but that's not his best. It was always missing.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Sinclair tasked with the kick in. Philippou presents in space. Searching kick. Sharman working hard and presenting well. Philippou spills out in the tackle. Witherden didn't need to be asked twice. Cameron is a beacon in that forward line.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
We will be all square if he converts. We're all square.
He found himself in space and made the most of it with a clinical finish.
No one can break clear. Scores a level for the fourth time today. Marshall showing his skills. Dunkley, Fife, Dangerfield, hacking it forward. Punched that like he meant it. Wilkie, Sinclair, closed him down. Some indirect ball movement here. Who wants it the most? Cameron wins the race. He's missed.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Wanganeen Malira to bring it in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
He's on song today, but he's missed this one.
You certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
That's the end of a great quarter of footy. Two teams having a real crack. It has been a quality contest. What's happening down there, Gary?
There's nothing on the line, as we know, but both teams are having a real crack. They're both desperate to hit the season in good form, and this last quarter may just provide valuable practice in close match scenarios. You can train all you like, but there's nothing quite like a match to build or hurt your confidence.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Windhager into the action again already. Silvani, you have to be tough to play this game. Shaves the grass with that one. Wanganeen Malira throws it on the boot. Who's front and centre? Butler. Got right on his back. That's a free. Good kick. He's hit up the lead. Delivers a long ball. The runner will be out in a minute. Doesn't often waste it. Windhager clears the area. Dangerfield. Gunston takes a bounce. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Goldstein wins it down. Dunkley. Cameron marks it centre half forward.
He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
Cameron, he can hurt them again, and he does.
He's very dangerous anywhere in or around 50. A real class act.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. The big men fly. McRae. Clark. It's a hot footy. Gets the kick away. In no man's land. Hill. He's set upon. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. Goldstein with a deft tap. Neal. Bontempelli. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No. He's missed.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Sinclair to bring it back in. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
I'm not going to say they're safe yet, but they'd have to do a lot wrong to get rolled from here.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. De Koning, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Clark, Goldstein, intercepts. Penetrating ball. Martin uses the body well.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Martin can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. The big men fly. Neal, clever kick. The fans will be happy to see this. Gunston, they might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. De Koning got his palm to it. Hall, was that a throw? Goldstein, terrific forward pressure. De Koning, Wood, handballs it to nobody. Hall, he's been accosted. They cannot keep him quiet. Kicks laterally. Silvani, probing ball. McRae on centre wing is marked. He's generally a good kick. Wood wins the contest hands down. King can just about finish it himself, recognising the urgency. Wilmot tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Philippou.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
Can they follow that goal up with another? The two big men do battle. Hall comes free in the tackle. Neal, Dunkley, he'll work all day. That's close. He liked it off the boot, but he's not a great judge.
That passage of play deserved a goal, but not to be.
Sinclair brings it back in. Hawkins, he can make them pay royally.
A goal here will shut the door on them.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. They're streaming towards the exits now. The big men fly. Dunkley, they can smell victory. Goulden, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. Gunston commands the footy.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
We thought this one might be close, But it hasn't turned out that way. Hall to Koning by hand. Goldstein gathers. He sends them inside for the 4th time. Wilkie wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Moving the footy laterally. He would have fancied his chances from there. That's poor play. Dangerfield navigated the traffic. Lloyd almost threw it out. He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Bontempelli within range can make them pay.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
That's a rare miss. They've been deadly accurate today.
Looking for a quick transition. Hall has a vice-like grip. Got a little time here. The kick was centimetre perfect. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Wanganeen Malira can keep it moving. Bontempelli dealt with the pressure. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Kicks to space. Witherden wins it back. Great mark. He might have thought about the corridor. Good thinking and good execution too. Can anyone take a mark? Hawkins. That one was always his.
He's kicked 5 today. Can he make it 6?
Gives it everything. Going. Bullseye.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. Saturday night football is upon us. Witts wins it out of the centre. Fife, Dangerfield, under pressure. Goulden navigated the traffic. Dunkley going for goal, flirting with the post. Will wait on the goal umpire. Only one behind.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Powell to bring it back in. He had one job and he made a meal of it.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dobbed it. 1-1 to nothing. Witts smashes it out of there. Rao unable to get it inside 50. Slick hands. Wilmot kicks to centre wing. Curnow. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Joel got to the right position and hung on. Heads for the pocket. Ballard clears the area. Bontempelli towards the boundary line. Bad kicking there, out on the full.
He knew where it was going the moment it left his boot.
Neat little worm burner. The kick is a poor one.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
It's no coincidence that the team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Petrarca marks in the back pocket. He's made a hot start to this match. Lloyd couldn't quite. Collins, what can they build here? Noble, that's good vision. Jeffrey with a chance to run. Tidy ball, honours the lead. Clever kick. Clohese can keep it moving. Doesn't often waste it. Humphrey, dangerous to leave on his own. Clohese. Dale gets there first. He's completely shanked it. That's a shocker.
Missed the target by a long way.
What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Dale with the intercept mark. Good looking kick. Franklin on a lead. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Rioli doing what he does best. Collins manages to get off a handball. Looking to get it down there quickly. Andrews is a rock in defence. Can he hit a target? Clohese picks it off. That's poor kicking.
He's currently the #1 ranked player on the ground, and now he's got a chance to hit the scoreboard.
Critical contest coming up. Andrews spoils. Rushed over and they can reset.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Goldstein has found some space. Can he find a teammate? Rao with the big fist. Dunkley, he's been busy so far. Good thinking and good execution too. Goldstein, Goulden, he'll feel that one. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Martin palms it down. Fife. Dunkley hunting the footy. Just shoveled it out. Joel goes with the check side, but it's narrow.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Back into play. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
To finish off the good work.
Struck it well. No problems there.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Rao, Petrarca, farms it out. Martin didn't need to be asked twice. Gets his kick despite the heat. Who's front and centre? He's put it through.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
It's all pointing one way so far. Punch clear. They have a good understanding, those two. That'll be play on. Martin, Clohese, desperate to win it back. Collins getting involved. Time to turn on the Jets. Martin mops that one up. Goulden, brilliant fend off. He'll work all day. Joel pounces. Turned over. He's got an option in the centre square. Blakey got a fist in. Long. Petrarca. He just dropped it. Martin running in support. Dunkley. You can see their confidence growing. Curnow marks it centre half forward.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
We've seen him do this before, and he's done it again. Have some of that, he says.
He's going about it with the sort of confidence that suggests he could be in for a big game today.
One team's come to play and the other, well, they might as well be rolling out of bed. Anderson under pressure. Petrarca in the thick of it as ever. Humphrey marks. Will he go the bomb? Walter! That's a big play.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
Trying to catch them out. Going for territory. Petrarca makes good contact. You can't question his commitment. He's drawn a crowd. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Goldstein with a deft tap. Dunkley. It's a hospital hand pass. Martin runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Goldstein cuts it off. What's he got on offer? Penetrating ball. Dangerfield in the clear.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
That's not going to come back. That wasn't his best effort.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other, clearly. But there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Both sides had the same number of clearances in that first term, and it's obviously close on the scoreboard. If one team can get on top in the middle, it'll make their task that much easier. Both forward lines look capable of taking advantage of midfield dominance.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, dealt with the pressure. Anderson wins it back when one tackle just won't do. They're tackling with venom today. Witts punches it out of the ruck. Joel, Powell gets to it first. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. He's put it through. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Goldstein with a deft tap. Dunkley, he's copped one high. Just has to hit a target. Ballard tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Joel, drop punt, and he has put it away. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Goldstein wins it. He's gone. He'll be sore in the morning, showing real strength. Collins, they have absolutely spifflicated him. They've put themselves under pressure. He's lost it. Goulden leads his opponent. They're huffing and puffing. Spent what he didn't have. Joel, the umpire will have it. Who can get the clearance? Fife navigated the traffic. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Miller in the centre square. Searching kick. Blakey making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Walter, he's had little impact so far. Foot race on the wing. Martin. Another forward 50 entry. Ballard takes an excellent grab. Tries a safe ball. Miller works hard to present. He's generally a good kick. Rioli pushes into space and receives the footy. Witts, it sits and he's in business. He's hit up the lead. That's a quality hand pass. Davies. Wilmot drops into the hole and cuts that one off. They've found the magic formula. Franklin, no easy exit. The umpire says he had no prior. Witts wins the hit out. Petrarca, Anderson, they could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task and he's pulled one back. They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Good ruck work. Rao puts his head over it. Anderson throws it on the boot. Davies working hard and presenting well. Can anyone take a mark? Slips through his fingers. King with half a chance. Walter, it's there!
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
2 goals each for the quarter. Witts with the tap. Rao knew the tackle was coming. He's kicked it the wrong way. That's in the back. What's he got on offer? Picking their way through. Good work rate. Clever kick. Almost an accidental intercept. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Normally delivers. Bontempelli intercepts. Doesn't often waste it. Joel makes position. Up and under. Punched away. The sprint is on. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. That's a useful ball. It's a dreadful mistake. They're well drilled. Green is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. The two big men do battle. Couldn't get a disposal. Fife inside 50 with the kick. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Hapley, Joel. It's not a tight angle, but he goes with a check side and threads it. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Goldstein with a deft tap. Dunkley couldn't burst through. Anderson. Goulden. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Farah saw that coming. Ugle-Hagan onto it in a flash. Attracted a crowd. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Goldstein has probably got the points at this stage. Fife. Desperate defence. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Goldstein punches it out of the ruck. Dunkley. Fife. Here comes the banana. He's missed.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Jeffrey to bring it back in. Franklin. He can make them pay royally.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Looking at the opposition's coach's box, I think some of the toys are about to start coming out of the cot.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Can't keep hold of it. Gunston sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
It's all going one way at the moment. What's the coach got to try to stop the rot?
This one might be settled now. Dunkley does the roving. Ball spills free in the tackle. Ugle-Hagan. Reed at centre half forward. Looking to get it down there quickly. Miller, strong grab.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
Got to nail this one. And he does. Can that ignite them? They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Ugle-Hagan with a deft tap. Anderson, Rao. Centre square, loose ball. Hewland. They're a big chance here. Good disciplined defence. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
This is the gold standard in attacking footy. One of the hallmarks of a great side is that they can make a good opponent look second-rate, and they certainly did that in the first half. It'll be fascinating to see whether they can keep it going.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Rao. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Anderson, they cannot keep him quiet. Bouncing ball. Goulden affects the turnover. He's done brilliantly. Noble doing what he does best. Squeezes the kick. Gunston chops it off. Hapley, what can he do with it? No way through there, and they'll reset. Goldstein has got on top. Fife is a clearance beast. Hapley, just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. I've liked his game today. Rao will keep coming. Does well under pressure. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Sets a task for the forwards. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Davies, Andrew, penetrating ball. Goldstein, couldn't quite. He's so good in close. Goulden takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. The big men fly. Fife gets the kick away. Dunkley, dangerous to leave on his own. They're playing with purpose and poise. Curnow, that's careless. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Anderson, great hands there. Goldstein, time and again, he gets to the right place. Can he find a teammate? He should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Humphrey. He had prior opportunity. The umpire waves them on. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Finally, they go inside 50. That's poor play. Amon provides some run. A bit of a panicked handball. Who's got the wheels? Ballard, desperate to win it back. Honours the lead. Good kick. Walter got to the right position and hung on.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that? Can they follow that goal up with another? Rucks go at it. Anderson, Dangerfield, gets in the way. Martin, Rao, intercepts the hand pass. They could be vulnerable here. Just has to hit a target. They're putting on a clinic.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
It's not an easy kick, but I tell you what, he's made it look easy. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. The big men fly. Anderson, stripped of it. Rao, knew where the help was. Clohese, who's at home? Reed, it's a tough game. This deserves a goal. Dunkley gets back and should repel. He just keeps racking up disposals. Lloyd, Joel with time. He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The buzzards are circling. Good ruck work. Anderson, he's been a shining light. Blasts away. Defence 101 there. Dale, Andrews comes steaming through. Dangerfield in the centre square. That's a give up. They'll compete inside the 50. It's been that kind of day for them. Searching kick. Curnow, all on his own. Can he hit a target? Saad takes it at centre halfback. They're irrepressible at the moment. Petrarca makes good contact. Hewland almost threw it out. Gives it everything. The kick is a poor one. They've found the magic formula. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. They'll need to be more careful than that. Closed him down. Indecision proves costly. Cops some unwanted attention. Kicks to centre wing. Anyone's ball. Solid tackle. Playing for pride now. In no man's land. Collins gets his kick despite the heat. Hewland, he'll be sore in the morning. Just shoveled it out. Miller throws it on the boot. Andrews thwarts them again. No sign of them dropping off. That's well played. He might have thought about the corridor. Gunston can keep it moving. Doesn't often waste it. This is good ball movement. They're toying with them now. Joel demanded the footy and got it. It's become a game of keepings off. Gunston has it within range.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
They've been running hot, but not this time.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Rioli tasked with the kick in. Petrarca, it's a hospital hand pass. Scrounges a kick. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. He's hit up the lead. Hewland, big tackle laid. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. What's happening down there, Gary?
No one's come from so far back at three-quarter time, so they're going to have to make history to win. The current record comeback from three-quarter time is 45 points, which the Brisbane Bears achieved in 1995 against Hawthorn at the Gabba.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Dangerfield swoops and kicks a goal.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
Witts wins it out of the centre. Anderson looking to peg one back. The kick lets them down.
What's he got on offer?
Bangs it long.
Hewlin takes an excellent grab.
That's skillful. Humphrey working hard and being rewarded. They need to hit the scoreboard here.
Dale showing why he's such a good defender. Junk times come early. Amon
Has found some space.
Gee, they're playing well.
Ignoring the corridor for now. Manages to find a teammate. They're bloodthirsty today.
Amon
Makes position.
Is anyone home?
Gunston commands the footy. Golden opportunity here. Maybe he could have gone himself. Good work rate.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
This will be another one, will it? No, it's a poster.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Rioli goes short with the kick in. That's a poor place to give the ball back. Noble leads his opponent. Thought his way through it. Farah, that one was always his. Good thinking and good execution too. They're moving the footy well here. He's been prolific. Gunston heads them off at the pass. His field kicking is normally first rate. Goulden on a lead. Gunston, can he finish it off? Heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play. It's all one-way traffic now. Martin showing his skills. He's been dispossessed. Anderson, Clohese couldn't get a disposal. Ugelhagen, and that's a letdown. What can they generate? Gunston, all alone in the centre square. They're a delight to watch. Fife dealt with the pressure. Gunston, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Punched away. Dunkley. He fancies his chances, but he hasn't managed to bend that one back far enough.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Rioli to bring it in. Oh no, what's he doing?
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Martin wins it. Dunkley kicks inside the forward 50. Rioli with the big fist. Dangerous place to lose it.
No easy exit. They're tackling with venom today.
Martin gets his hand to it. Fife does the crumbing. Curnow gets to the front spot.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Looks good. He's steered it through.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
Martin has had his measure today. Rao, Ugelhagen, that's symptomatic of their night. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Martin continues to have his way. Fife, Rao, he'll be annoyed by that. Dunkley, they might be caught out on the turnover. Feeling the heat. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite.
One wonders which side will be happy to hear the final siren.
Dunkley got the handball away. Martin, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. We've got another stoppage. Martin has been dominant in the ruck. Dunkley, they have absolutely spifflicated him. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Martin, he's worth his weight in goal. Dunkley heads towards goal and does not let them down. Martin,
This is getting monotonous.
Rao, Anderson, Ugelhagen under pressure. Amon tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Clohese, what can he do with it? Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks?
Martin, he is simply too good. Dunkley, Anderson, turned over. Does well under pressure. Fife, Joel, navigated the traffic.
That's not like him. Slips through his fingers.
Ugle-Hagan affects the turnover. The umpire says he had no prior. Martin, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Dunkley. Joel. Through tackle and rightly a free kick. Can he find a teammate? Good disciplined defence. Curnow gives the handball away. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Rioli. Duncan wins it back. Great mark. They're a big chance here. Anderson clears the area. Fife. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. He's gone. Andrew is calm in a crisis. Tidy ball. Ugle-Hagan lays it off. Holman. That's a dreadful hand pass. He's got support. They've put themselves under pressure. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Delivers it inside 50. Noble gets the kick away. Second effort needed. Humphrey. Short pass looks good. Ugle-Hagan. It's a hot footy. What can they build here? Reed. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Full time. There was only ever one winner today. That is a crushing victory, and they will be delighted with their performance. You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter, but these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. So much anticipation, and now we are underway. De Koning wins the first hit out. Hewitt, Akers, through the centre square he goes. Goes long. Witherden went bang. Hewitt, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Boot to ball just in time. In no man's land. Akers does the crumbing. One behind only.
Confidence is a great thing, but that was a big ask from there.
Looking for a quick transition. Goldstein. Who was he aiming for? Franklin with a chance to run. Sizes up what's ahead. Joel outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Searching kick. That's a strong mark. Drives it inside the forward 50. Franklin, strong grab.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He gives it a roost. No problem with the distance, but it's wide.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Hollins goes short with the kick in. Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
Someone will be taking extra shots at goal at training during the week.
Taking no risks with the kick in. He's generally a good kick. Mackay, Wiedering, dishes it off. That's careless. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more. The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Goldstein with a deft tap. Dunkley, ball spills free in the tackle. Dangerfield, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Newman takes an excellent grab. Normally delivers. Hollins working hard and presenting well. Kicks to centre wing. Who's front and centre? Goldstein. Bontempelli knew where the help was. This is promising. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
He's hit up the lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. It's a bad mistake. Doesn't often waste it. Punched that like he meant it. You can't question his commitment. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Franklin lays it off. Green running in support. Curnow taken to ground. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Goldstein looking for territory. Dunkley, Fife. He's got it done. They've hit the ground running and they're looking in fine form. The big men fly. Hewitt, Chera. Now it's someone else's problem. That might have been dropping the ball. De Koning, run down, great chase.
It's a hot footy today.
Kicks to space. Franklin can keep it moving. Can they get another one? Defence 101 there. He's set upon. This is fraught with danger. Kemp, Saad, gets his kick despite the heat. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. He's put it through.
There are some danger signs already. This is looking like it could become one-sided.
It's all one way so far. The big men fly. Dunkley, was that a legal disposal? De Koning, solid tackle. They desperately need a goal. They might be caught out on the turnover. Dangerfield, anyone's ball. Curnow, Martin. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Punch clear. Dunkley leading from the front. De Koning, Bontempelli, desperate to win it back. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
They're moving the footy well here. Akers, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Witherden, a bit of a panicked handball. Bontempelli, it's a tough game. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. De Koning got his palm to it. Fife, Dunkley, under pressure. Dangerfield farms it out. Joel, Martin, Goulden. They're running up the stat sheet. Dangerfield. Drop punt looks good. He's got it. This is an unbelievable start. The big men fly. Dunkley squeezes the kick. Honours the lead. Joel, sweeping handball. Goulden, a goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Dunkley wins it back. Great mark. You can see their confidence growing. Bontempelli has found some space. Who's at home? Bruce, you asked for it. You got it. It's loose inside the 50. De Koning got to the right position and hung on. He's made a bright start. Saad works hard to present, and they're away. It's amounted to nothing. Looking to get it down there quickly. McGovern! He's climbed all over him and taken an absolute ripper. Saad takes a beauty. It must be his birthday. What's he got on offer? Key contest coming up. Lloyd had his name written all over it.
This should not be a problem.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Goldstein with the tap. He's lost it. Neal, can he impose himself on the match? The fans will be happy to see this, and we will do it all again. It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. De Koning wins the hit out. Cripps can't afford to give it back in the corridor. He just keeps racking up disposals. Bruce, great hands there.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Bruce, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. De Koning with a deft tap. Cripps collects the half volley, looking to peg one back. Walsh, a quick getaway wasn't possible. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. He's got an option in the centre square. Kemp. He might have thought about hand passing. Duncan. Joel. Heads for home. That was never missing.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. The big men fly. Dunkley. Neal couldn't get an effective disposal. Goulden. Big shove there. Has to be a free. Can he find a teammate? Bruce has got loose.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
No trouble at all. The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Good ruck work. He's gone. Neal. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Hollins doing what he does best. Joel onto it in a flash. Spills out in the tackle. He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. The buzzards are circling. De Koning showing his skills. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Neal, Goulden, they're bloodthirsty today. It's loose in the middle. Blakey, who can run onto this and pump it forward? He'd like that one again. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Goldstein slaps it out. Neal, he'll pump them into attack once more. Newman spoils. Martin, Bruce, Franklin getting involved. Boot, ball, goal!
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Goldstein has got on top. Dunkley, no two ways about that one.
Good penetration on the kick. Newman had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. What can they generate? Hollins makes position. He's had little impact so far, and that's a letdown. Just has to hit a target.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Dangerfield, Bruce. Walsh is calm in a crisis. Hollins, he's run into trouble.
Neat little worm burner.
Cottrell hunting the footy. Neal
Couldn't complete the mark.
navigated the traffic.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Goldstein, Saab,
We've seen that before.
Walsh, Newman.
The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Goldstein showing his skills. Cripps.
That's been deemed insufficient intent, and fair enough too.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation. He's batting at 100% so far.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
It's been an absolute avalanche. De Koning wins it out of the centre. Cripps, I'm not sure he wanted it. Can he hit a target? In no man's land. Mackay with a chance to send it forward.
They're tackling with venom today.
Goldstein with the tap. Fife somehow released the ball. Hewitt,
It's a hospital hand pass.
Cripps, Cottrell, Akers rolling the sleeves up. Walsh, Blakey out of the congestion. Mackay gets there first. Duncan, Goulden. His field kicking is normally first rate. Martin is hard to beat one-on-one. Curnow.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. The big men fly. Cripps, Walsh in the right spot. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. De Koning punches it out of the ruck. Hewitt, big tackle laid.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Cripps under pressure. Dangerfield with a steal. Neal, Fife, Dunkley, clever handball. Goulden, they've coughed it up. It's a hot footy, throws it on the boot. Wasn't a great kick, they've turned it over. He's been busy so far. They've given it back. He's caught. Kicks to space. Which way will it bounce? Haynes. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Doesn't often waste it. Good thinking and good execution too.
No sign of them dropping off.
Cripps wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They could be vulnerable here. Into the pocket he goes. Thumped away. Lloyd. Some people can't kick that far. An ill-directed hand pass.
That's careless kicking.
What's he got on offer? Another forward 50 entry. Witherden. A chance for a rare goal.
You wouldn't back many players from here, and certainly not a defender, but maybe he knows something we don't.
They've been running hot, but not this time.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Franklin picks it off. That's poor kicking.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
For a boost just before the break. This is very close. It's squeaked in for a goal.
We've arrived at the long break, and we are all shell-shocked at what we've just seen. Well, anything changed in the second half?
Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
If you're a neutral, well, of course we are, the first half wasn't the contest we'd hoped for. We've got one side functioning at a high level, very cohesive, very skillful, and the other side has been left in their wake, seemingly with few ideas. If they don't try something different, the second half will be more of the same.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Martin, the winner there. Dunkley, he's lost possession. De Koning, Dangerfield. Newman making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Fife has found some space.
Going at his second.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
That's a rare miss. They've been deadly accurate today.
The ball's been living at one end. He had one job, and he made a meal of it.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Martin has rucked tirelessly. Dunkley leading from the front. Fife squeezes the kick. Gunston on a lead.
He's looking to become their 10th individual goal kicker here.
This will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter. De Koning slaps it out. Met solidly, gets a kick away. Cottrell, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. What's he got on offer? It's a bad mistake. That's a useful ball. Gee, they're playing well. Normally delivers. Gunston works hard to present. Crosses the paint. Green. This is good footy.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Martin has probably got the points at this stage. Dunkley, Gunston, that's good work rate. They've got winners all over the park. Bruce drops into the hole and marks.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt. The only competition they've got out there is each other. Martin has had his measure today. Neal, Cripps. He's only had the one inside 50. It's come unstuck. Well-weighted kick. Bontempelli with a chance to run. Curnow, a bit of a panicked handball. He ran into a brick wall. Tidy ball. Haynes playing for pride now. They've put themselves under pressure. Quality improv there. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Gunston on centre wing is marked. Searching kick. Who's front and centre? Kemp. That typifies their performance. Gunston loves the hard stuff. Crunching tackle. Got to get it out of there. Kemp. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Motlop. He's had little impact so far. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. He's generally a good kick. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? I've liked his game today. Fogarty affects the turnover. Cripps, dangerous to leave on his own. Honours the lead. He's been industrious. Needed to be clean and wasn't. They might be caught out on the turnover. Fife. Can he impose himself on the match? Bouncing ball. Solid tackle. Walsh. He's been accosted. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Hewitt. That's symptomatic of their day. Going for territory. Punched away. Bruce. Was that a legal disposal? Haynes accepted the invitation. Neal cuts them off yet again. Delivers it inside 50. Wiedering tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Witherden at close quarters. Neal under pressure. Martin sets sail for home, and he has delivered. This is more like a horror movie than a football match. De Koning with a deft tap. Hewitt in his natural habitat. Haynes got a fist in. Curnow feeds it out. Poor hands there. He's so clean with the footy. But time and again, he gets to the right place. They're inspired. This will be another one.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today.
Goldstein wins the tap. Neal. McGovern saw that coming. Good-looking kick. Akers in the centre square. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Wiedering has found some space. Hollands can keep it moving. Well played. Lays it off. Saad. That's careless. Stripped of it. Hollands. Can he hit a target? Neal fumbles it. Motlop.
We've hit the last break and presumably a chance for all players in this snore fest to discuss their dinner plans. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
You can come up with as many adjectives as you want, but the bottom line is that this has in no way resembled an AFL match. It stays like this when you wonder why we don't have a mercy rule in footy.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Good ruck work. Cripps just shoveled it out. Akers manages to get off a handball to no one in particular. Chol, he's wrapped up. Throws it on the boot. Hollands gathers. Can he find a teammate? Away he goes. He struck it well. It'll go close. He's missed it.
Not to worry. I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
Straight in front, should not miss.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
Have they proved their point yet?
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Hewitt. Blakey takes an excellent grab. Out wide with the kick. That's well played. He's been prolific. Bontempelli pushes into space and receives the footy. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. We're watching a very good side here.
Is anyone home?
Newman had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Dangerfield wins it back. Great mark.
He'll drive them inside 50 yet again.
Duncan can just about finish it himself.
No sign of them dropping off.
They're putting on a clinic.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Hollands to bring it in. Owies has got loose. He's been quiet. Poor footy there. What's he got on offer? Looking to extend this margin. Green. No one's gone near him. And he could make them pay.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Goldstein has got on top. Neal, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Chol, bite. That was almost handed to him. He might have thought about hand passing. Chol could have lowered his eyes, but they're glad he didn't.
Spare a thought for the team that's playing them next week.
The big men fly. Dunkley, centre square, loose ball. Chol, under pressure, in no man's land. This is promising. Bontempelli, Fife. 2 already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to.
De Koning punches it out of the ruck. Cripps, Walsh, clean pickup. It's been a dirty day for them. But there's something for their fans to cheer.
Can they follow that goal up with another?
Goldstein looking for territory. Dunkley. Curnow read it well and claims the mark.
Well, just about everything else has worked for them today, so why not this too?
Sinks the slipper. I think this will have the distance. It's there. Malcolm Blight would love that one.
What they wouldn't give for an extra big body down there.
They're going to eat the bones too. The big men fly. Good tackle.
Why is he kicking it backwards?
Anyone's ball. Hollins couldn't get a disposal. De Koning.
That's careless kicking.
They're playing like champions. Newman.
We've seen that before.
Brust gets the kick away. Saar making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. De Koning normally delivers. Blakey went bang. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Motlop runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
That goal had about as much impact as dipping a sponge in a lake.
Dunkley should be in the votes today. Fife fighting hard. Launches it. This will bring the house down. He's landed it.
Hold your noses, folks. This stinks.
Normal service has resumed. Martin has rucked tirelessly. Dunkley. Joel marks it centre half forward.
This for number 3.
It could only be a talk from there. It looks a good one too. It's a magnificent kick.
These defenders have been about as effective as flywire on a submarine.
In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed.
The big men fly. Hewitt competing fiercely. Not a lot of positives today. Blakey couldn't hold it under pressure. Mackay. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks?
De Koning wins it down. Hewitt, a good kick here and they'll be in business.
Can't get hold of it. His hand passing is a weapon.
Bontempelli, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Joel, great body work. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here.
Martin palms it down. Hewitt, Cottrell takes the hand pass, farms it out. Dunkley gets in the way.
We're close now to the final siren, and I think all parties will be pleased to hear it.
100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. They'll enjoy the review of this match.
What did you make of that match, Hart?
All that talk about being able to match their opponent's intensity seems hollow now. They weren't even able to take a single quarter off them, which should greatly disappoint them. Perhaps they're not quite as advanced as they thought they were. Back to the drawing board, I reckon.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half.
Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.